Okay, so this is my first video ever doing something involving a weapon of any sort. My Mossberg 590 can be fitted out with a bayonet, either the M7 or the M9, with the M7 being the older version, which is no serrated edge, no real deep blood groove, or you could have like I got, which was the M9, because I'm a little more recent, prefer something more modern. This is the M9. It has the wire cutter adaptation. Sorry, I have it the wrong way. To where you can turn it and cut barbed wire with it. It has its own sharpening stone behind this right here. It has a small pouch for whatever you may need, a band-aid or whatever, because it is very sharp, and yes, indeed, you can cut yourself. So I was looking at it, I was trying to mount it on, and I saw several things on YouTube, how you need this mount or this lug mount, and I noticed that it would fit. There's only about a 1/16 with the M9. Now the M7 will fit the way this is now, because I took the strap fitting, which was here, and moved it back here, which it does allow, because if you undo it, I can undo it real quick here, you'll see that there's a screw point where you can pull it off of here and put it right here, okay? Now, this does not affect the gun, as this is where the rounds are, okay? And you could probably plug that with a weld, a small weld, or a bead, or whatever to fill that, or even a smaller screw to put that in. I just want to have it there. I have a strap coming. I'm going to go ahead and put the strap on. Now, the thing about the M9, when you first get it, it will not fit. You actually have to go right about here, and you can see where I've actually sanded on it, and you don't have to take it down much. It's literally like maybe a 30-second, maybe a 64th to a 30-second with some emery cloth. That's over here somewhere. Anyway, it's the emery cloth. It's the coarse one, and then you just work your way down to a fine one. I haven't done the fine part yet, but you'll notice once you take that off, it slides on, squeeze the bottom, and it locks in place. So the M9 will fit. You just kind of got to give it a little love on the edge where it meets the barrel. You don't need to buy any fancy adapters or plugs or anything else, and it gives that angle. If you look, you'll see the angle. It's more in to where the shots will be right here. So it will clear. It does lock in really well. It wiggles just a little, but not enough to make a difference, and it's really on there. If you see the difference right here, how it's angled there, it does lock in. I have shaken this several times, okay? So yeah, turning it into a true Mossberg Trenchy. Really good to go. MOE sight, M-lock sight. I added the M16 forward grip to make it a little easier for me, because I have shorter arms. Happens when you're a T-Rex. Anyway, so this is the M9, and I'm sure the M7 would probably fit just as good. All right, so that's the Mossberg 590 tactical with the adapter fitter. You just have to sand this one little lip down, maybe about an inch worth. Just sand it down. Hit it with your wife's acetone to melt it down a little bit, a couple of times. Hit it with the emery cloth again, the finer and finer and finer emery cloth, and then hit it with the acetone and smooth it out. You'll never know.